In the vast digital realm of YouTube, where creators thrive and viewers seek entertainment, there existed a channel that no one dared to speak of: the Forbidden Channel. Its origin was shrouded in mystery, and its content was beyond comprehension. Rumors circulated that it held the key to unspeakable knowledge, but those who dared to enter were never the same again. Among the curious souls who stumbled upon this channel was a young woman named Mia. She was an adventurous YouTuber, always seeking new and thrilling content for her audience. One fateful night, while browsing through the depths of YouTube, Mia discovered a peculiar comment on one of her videos. It was an obscure link accompanied by a cryptic message. "Enter the forbidden and witness the unimaginable." Intrigued and eager to uncover a hidden gem, Mia clicked on the link. It led her to a seemingly ordinary YouTube channel with the username Unseen-truths. The channel's banner was a twisted depiction of a blackened sky and glowing red eyes peering from the shadows. Her curiosity piqued, Mia watched the first video. At first, the video appeared innocent, a static image of a dark forest, accompanied by eerie background music. But as the minutes passed, the atmosphere changed. Faint whispers echoed through her headphones, and Mia noticed subtle movements within the still image. Unnerved but unable to look away, she continued watching. The whispers grew louder, and an indistinguishable figure seemed to emerge from the shadows of the forest. Suddenly, the video glitched, and Mia glimpsed a face contorted with agony and terror. The chilling image sent shivers down her spine, but she couldn't stop watching. Each subsequent video on the Forbidden Channel was more unsettling than the last. Mia found herself ensnared by a web of terror, unable to resist the channel's sinister allure. Her audience noticed a shift in her content, and they, too, fell under the channel's spell, drawn to its malevolent energy. As days turned into weeks, Mia's behavior grew increasingly erratic. She suffered from haunting nightmares and claimed that she heard voices whispering in the darkness. The once adventurous and lively creator was now a mere shell of her former self. Desperate to break free from the channel's grip, Mia enlisted the help of her subscribers. Together, they investigated the origins of the Forbidden Channel, seeking answers to its dark secrets. Clues led them down a labyrinthine path, revealing connections to a long-forgotten cult that worshipped malevolent entities. The cult, known as the Cult of the Unseen, had performed ghastly rituals to unleash these entities upon the world. The Forbidden Channel was the conduit through which these malevolent forces were unleashed, infecting the digital world and ensnaring unsuspecting souls. As Mia and her subscribers delved deeper into the Cult of the Unseen's history, they discovered that they were not the first to challenge its darkness. Past attempts to expose the cult were met with tragic ends: vanished YouTubers, unsolved disappearances, and cursed fates. Realizing the magnitude of their predicament, Mia and her loyal subscribers devised a risky plan. Armed with newfound knowledge and courage, they prepared to confront the source of the Forbidden Channel's power, the enigmatic leader of the Cult of the Unseen. On the night of the planned confrontation, the air was thick with tension as Mia and her subscribers gathered in a secluded location, a place rumored to be the site of the cult's final ritual. The eerie silence was broken by the crackling of a live stream, broadcasting their brave stand against the malevolent forces that sought to consume them. As midnight approached, shadows danced in the dim moonlight. The Cult of the Unseen's leader emerged, a figure clad in dark robes, his face obscured by a sinister mask. He unleashed a malevolent chant, seeking to draw upon the forbidden energies that dwelled in the Forbidden Channel. Mia and her subscribers fought valiantly, resisting the hypnotic pull of the cult leader's ritual. They chanted counter incantations, pushing back against the darkness. The very fabric of reality seemed to tremble as the clash of forces intensified. In a climactic struggle, Mia tore off the mask from the cult leader's face, revealing his twisted features. With a final surge of strength, she shattered the mask, severing the cult leader's connection to the malevolent entities he sought to control. In that moment, the darkness was expelled from the Forbidden Channel, leaving behind only echoes of its malevolent presence. The cursed channel vanished from YouTube, leaving no trace of its existence. Mia and her subscribers had triumphed over the forces of darkness, but they knew that the evil they faced was not fully extinguished. The Cult of the Unseen would continue to lurk in the shadows, waiting for the opportune moment to resurface. Though the nightmare was over, the memory of the Forbidden Channel would forever haunt Mia and her subscribers. They had witnessed the true depths of darkness that lay hidden in the digital world, a reminder that some mysteries should remain unexplored, a testament to the lingering horrors that lurk just beyond the screen.
In the not-so-distant future, YouTube had transformed into a realm of boundless information, where the algorithm reigned supreme. Among the countless users, one channel stood out like a dark enigma. The channel was named Abyssal Echoes, and its creator remained anonymous, shrouded in mystery. The videos on Abyssal Echoes were a hypnotic fusion of eerie visuals, unsettling soundscapes, and cryptic messages. Viewers were drawn to the channel like moths to a flame, unable to resist the allure of the unknown. As word spread about Abyssal Echoes, a group of curious teenagers decided to investigate further. Hannah, John, and Sarah were intrigued by the whispers surrounding the channel and its hidden meaning. Armed with skepticism and courage, they gathered late one night at John's house to watch one of the videos together. The video began innocently enough, showcasing swirling patterns and haunting melodies. But as it progressed, subtle subliminal messages seemed to seep into their subconscious. The trio felt a sense of unease creeping into their hearts, but curiosity and the desire for internet fame kept them glued to the screen. Moments later, the video abruptly cut to black, leaving them in eerie silence. Uneasy laughter filled the room, but it soon subsided when they noticed strange glitches on the screen. Faces twisted in terror, distorted voices whispering secrets, and fleeting glimpses of monstrous figures flashed before their eyes. Their initial excitement had turned into an overpowering dread. Sarah suggested closing the video, but their attempts to navigate away from the channel proved futile. The video had a hold on them, refusing to let go. The room's atmosphere grew colder as their surroundings morphed into an unsettling fusion of the real and the digital. Shadows danced on the walls, mimicking the images from the video. A sense of being watched pervaded the room, and the teenagers exchanged uneasy glances. In a desperate bid to escape, they tried disconnecting the Wi-Fi, but the digital realm clung to them like an invisible web. Panic surged through their veins as they realized there was no escape from Abyssal Echoes. An eerie voice echoed through the room, originating from nowhere and everywhere at once. It whispered forbidden knowledge, dredging up their deepest fears and insecurities. The teenagers clutched their heads, trying to drown out the tormenting whispers that threatened to unravel their sanity. As the night wore on, time lost its meaning. The barriers between reality and virtuality blurred. The room became a haunting fusion of nightmares, with the video's twisted visuals now seeping into their surroundings. Hannah's reflection in the mirror contorted into a nightmarish figure, reaching out to her with gnarled hands. John's computer screen displayed a live feed of his own house, revealing eerie movements in the darkness outside. Sarah's phone emitted an otherworldly glow, projecting images of long-forgotten memories she had buried deep within. The teenagers were trapped in a nightmarish loop, replaying their deepest fears and regrets on an endless cycle. They were ensnared in the clutches of the unseen algorithm, a malevolent force that fed off their fears to fuel its own power. Desperation took over, and they resorted to smashing devices and disconnecting cables, but it was all in vain. Abyssal Echoes had consumed them entirely. Their screams and pleas for help went unanswered in the void of the internet. Days turned into weeks, and the outside world forgot about the teenagers who had vanished into the abyss. Abyssal Echoes remained, an enigmatic channel, waiting for the next group of curious souls to fall into its trap. Remember, in the darkest corners of the internet, where curiosity and fear collide, there lies an unseen algorithm that hungers for souls and thrives on terror. Beware the lure of the unknown, for once you step into the abyss, there may be no escape from the echoes that haunt you forever.
In the dark corners of cyberspace, where clicks and views hold an eerie power, a small, obscure YouTube channel emerged. The Channel of Shadows promised to reveal the most terrifying mysteries of the internet. Its creator remained anonymous, and rumors spread like wildfire about the chilling content that lurked within. Some called it an urban legend, while others claimed it was real, warning people to steer clear of the cursed channel. A curious young woman named Lily stumbled upon mentions of the Channel of Shadows during one late-night browsing session. Skeptical but intrigued, She searched for it and found a cryptic link buried in a Reddit thread. Against her better judgment, she clicked the link and was led to the cursed channel. The channel had only one video, a distorted, black and white montage of eerie symbols and cryptic images set to a haunting melody. As Lily watched, an overwhelming feeling of dread washed over her. She couldn't look away, even though every fiber of her being told her to close the tab. With the video complete, a chilling comment appeared: "Share this cursed video, or be forever haunted by the shadows it conjures." Feeling a mix of fear and curiosity, Lily decided to share the video, hoping it was just a hoax. To her surprise, the video went viral within hours. Comments from terrified viewers flooded the video, sharing their experiences of hearing whispers and seeing flickering shadows in the corners of their screens. That night, as Lily tried to sleep, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. The shadows in her room seemed to writhe and twist, and an unsettling silence engulfed her. The darkness whispered secrets she couldn't comprehend, and a cold breeze rustled through her room, even though the windows were shut tight. As days passed, Lily's once peaceful life spiraled into chaos. She noticed strange glitches on her computer and received cryptic messages from unknown email addresses. The more she tried to distance herself from the cursed video, the stronger its grip on her became. Fearing for her sanity, Lily sought help from an online investigator known as the Digital Exorcist. This mysterious figure had a reputation for dealing with paranormal cyber phenomena. The Digital Exorcist agreed to help Lily, intrigued by the severity of her situation. After hours of analyzing the cursed video and its effects on Lily's life, the Digital Exorcist discovered an encrypted message hidden within the video's code. It led them down a rabbit hole of sinister websites and clandestine forums, where a malevolent entity known as the Dark Web Weaver was said to lurk. The Dark Web Weaver was believed to have the power to manipulate the digital realm, using cursed videos and viral content to feed off fear and anxiety. It was an ancient force that had found a new form of sustenance in the age of social media. The Digital Exorcist devised a plan to confront the Dark Web Weaver and break the curse. Armed with ancient rituals and modern technology, they set out on a perilous journey into the depths of cyberspace. As they navigated through the digital maze, the Dark Web Weaver's presence grew stronger, sending waves of malicious code and spectral apparitions to deter them. They faced challenges beyond comprehension: virtual monsters, corrupted data, and the ever-looming threat of becoming trapped in the digital abyss forever. In a final showdown, the Digital Exorcist managed to uncover the Dark Web Weaver's true identity, an ancient soul that had been trapped within the darkest corners of the internet for centuries. They pitied the tormented being, whose hunger for fear had driven it to madness. With compassion, the Digital Exorcist offered the Dark Web Weaver a chance at redemption. They performed a ritual to release the trapped soul, allowing it to pass on to the afterlife. As the dark entity faded away, the cursed video on the Channel of Shadows lost its power. The shadows that haunted Lily's life slowly receded, and peace returned to her world. Grateful for the Digital Exorcist's help, Lily vowed never to underestimate the dangers of the internet again. The experience left her forever changed, a wary traveler in the vast landscape of cyberspace. But as the tale of the Channel of Shadows unfolded, whispers of its resurgence began to spread anew, reminding users to be cautious of what lurked in the shadows of YouTube, waiting for the next curious soul to stumble upon its cursed video.